So, fast forward almost 7 years since we got married, and we now have 3 beautiful daughters, all under the age of 4, and they're so much fun, but it's a lot of work too, as many people know. And when we first started dating and our first year of marriage, it's sort of on cruise control. Not always, but you don't have to think about as much, and it's you don't have as much responsibility. But now that we have children and amongst everything else, we're really having to be more purposeful, more I don't know what the word would be, but more conscious, intentional about how we stay connected as a couple, because a lot of wonderful things are there to take us away from that, and we've talked about it a lot, that our relationship is one of the most important things for our kids, as well. We want them to see us as one and on the same page and everything. So
yeah, with the idea and the mindset of, number one, that we are one, and that relationship, aside from your relationship with Christ, is the most important relationship on this earth. That's enough to want you to fuel and to be purposeful and intentional about the steps you take to provide a hedge of protection around that relationship, to make sure that you're connected, to make sure that you're close and that you're not drifting apart, because it is true with day-to-day life and the physical responsibilities and things it takes to take care of small children. You could see how a small wedge would be placed in between you every single day, unless you sort of come back around and reconnect, or make sure that you guys are still on the same page and feeling the love. So, for me as the wife, I primarily take care of our children. I stay home. So for me, my responsibility to take care of our small children sort of lies mostly on my shoulders. Mason's a wonderful partner and help, but I'm with them during the day, and so I have to really be purposeful about connecting with Mason. And at the end of the day, when I'm exhausted and I've really given all I can give, I have to take the next step. And some days it's as easy as pie. I just can naturally give him the extra attention that he needs. I can make sure that we're doing something together in the evenings, but some days it really takes that, Lord, I really need your extra energy this evening. I know Mason desires and needs and deserves my attention. Please help me get a little bit more to give here. I know one thing we talk about a lot is making time to get outside of the house and having one-on-one time away from our home. I think that it's different for every relationship what you guys do to connect and to stay together. But I think the primary point is, if you don't protect your marriage, especially when you have a lot of distractions, it's really easy for Satan to creep in there and start placing doubts in one or both of your minds, or getting you so busy that you start to miss the picture of God, what God really wants for your marriage, and that's to be close and to be happy and to be cohesive. Satan will get in wherever he can, and I think you have to draw on the Lord's strength to really make sure that doesn't happen.